Yo, so this is going to be a bit of a crazy video because we've had a bunch of updates over the last week or so, as you may have noticed from some of the tricks that I was just doing at the start of this video. We have a whole new collection of mostly extremely wild stuff, such as bri flips. We've got bike flips. What else? Yeah, we've got bike flips in different directions. In fact, let's go to the trick menu, and you'll notice on the right side, we've got a whole new section, LB and RT and LT and RB. Basically, we have wheelie flips, nothings, twix right, kick flip left, helicopter right, cliffhanger, bri flip right, and bar hugs. And it's basically reversed on the other side as well, so you can do them all in both directions. So the crazy thing is, these have been like modded tricks in the past. I don't think we've had bike flips before, to be honest. But yeah, definitely on the more extreme end of things. So people that are into that sort of stuff, probably going to be very happy. I do like the Twix. I think those are Twixes. Yeah, they'll be good for some nice little tech jibs and things like that. Don't know what happened there. There's also just been some general updates like this. You notice he's bailing now. He's kind of been in here for a week or so, but especially all the people that were kind of upset that a lot of that sort of stuff wasn't there. Well, it's there now. Another big one, especially for the more techie people. Yes, we have Footjam whips now. They're only one direction, as far as I know, unless something got updated. But yeah, kind of got all your bases covered in terms of new tricks. Things are still obviously a work in progress. It's definitely a good sign of things to come. Another thing you may have noticed, change the bike textures. That's finally a thing we can do with RoMod. If you go into the mod and bike materials, it's a bit of a pain to set up because there's loads of folders and everything. But for certain things, not everything, you can change the textures of them. Maybe hard to notice here. I've mostly got just like black parts for bars and things like that. But basically you go through and you can change the colour of certain things, not everything. Like crank arms you can't change, forks you can, frames, grips. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do to at least give your bike a bit of colour and get away from that like horrid white thing that we're used to. I do see some potential for those bike flips. There's like a little tech. Would it be a tech stall? I know it's kind of ridiculous. But you know, if it's going to be in there, could probably take advantage of it. Let's see if we can like do it to a stall somewhere. It wasn't a stall, but it is a crazy variation of it that we can do. What was the nothing again? Hang on. Nothings are diagonal and up to the left. So presumably, yeah, we can just ride around like that. Okay, if you do a bike flip on the floor, it will just bail because we don't have a way of turning the bails off right now. But that would also add another crazy touch to things if you need it. Yeah, overall the game's had a few like different tweaks and things going on with it. Bails are kind of nice as a new addition. It is feeling fairly good right now. Also with the RoMod you can like try and get flares a bit easier. God. Although I don't have a lot of luck with them. Okay, yeah, you can kind of like get it looking a bit more like a regular flare. With a bit of skill, and people that are into that sort of thing, they can probably figure that out fairly easy. I don't know, I just really like the bike flips. Got helicopters back as well. They were a trick that were in Streets originally. No, not Streets, Hype. So it's nice to see them make a bit of a re-emergence. I've got to get used to the fact that like bails are back. So used to that not being a thing anymore. So you do have to get your landings fairly straight. Typically, I noticed on Vert, it's actually fairly friendly. It's more like smaller 180 sort of tricks that if you don't land fully, you'll bail. It's a lot of, yeah. If you hold down the right stick, I guess you can complete it. But yeah, especially like getting out of grinds, if you're doing 180s and stuff, you will find he's fairly prone to falling over, which is pretty realistic. So you do have to be a bit more careful with the way you land, especially out of spins, which I think some people have been asking for quite a bit. Ah, there's another one. Nollies. So much stuff to like cover. Kind of ridiculous. Another one, which is maybe a little bit controversial, that I'm not entirely sure if I'm a fan of it, is the tuck-up animation has changed. It's now like beyond flat. The front wheel is pointed down, which has its purposes. It looks okay. It's just I used the tuck-up for double peg grinds, like really high ones. But now you notice like the back wheel's way above, so it looks kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like... There's another example of the spin. Yeah, I'm just not sure if it's too much or not. Like, the tire is literally going into his ass. Which, I don't know, maybe for some people it's quite nice, but maybe not for me. You know, I've been trying for a little bit to try and get a stall on there. Not having any luck. Maybe something to do with the animation. There's definitely a way to do it, I'm sure. But for now, I just wanted to do a video to kind of show off basically the new tricks. Let people know it's there, because some people won't even notice. Because like there's so many updates all the time and he never really announces what they are. So people are left in the dark. So I figure... Okay, I'm going to give up on that. The best thing to do is to keep people in the loop. Oh, I forgot another one as well. Manuals have animations now, like he's actually moving. It's actually a little harder to do those tricks now, which is pretty cool. It's not like full on balance or anything. But you can definitely see it's a bit more dynamic than it used to be. So yeah, I definitely want to play around with this a bit more. I'll probably do another video at the weekend doing a proper session somewhere, trying to utilize some of these tricks. Because, hell yeah, I want to test them out, see if we can do some crazy things with them. Overall, pretty happy days, I think. Mostly, anyway. So yeah, let me know what you think. Are there any tricks in particular you're happy to see? Are you still mad that Hang 5s aren't there? Are you still mad that we have Footjam whips, which are a bit jank, but we don't have just regular Footjams, which is a bit of a weird choice, to be fair. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think. Give it a try. It's there on the alpha branch of BMX Streets. Get into it. Happy days. Anyway, enough talk. I'll see you in the next video.